Bite-sized, big flavor, and totally irresistible. No dinner plans? Take home and bake a freshly made Cheese Mountain pizza. So easy and delicious. Fuel up at your ultimate destination for snacks and meals that hit the spot. Only at Quick Trip.
Ready to tackle your home improvement project this winter? Exterior Pros and Baths is here to help you score big with quality home exterior and shower upgrades. As a 5-time President's Club Award winner, Exterior Pros is not playing around. With flexible financing, it's never been easier to invest in your home without breaking the bank. Get started today and save $2,000. Visit extpros.com or call 262-800-4274. That's 262-800-4274. Trust the pros and kick off your home
Hey, this is Brad Norman from KBN. Tune into Kyle, Rust, and Nortman from 2 to 5 every day. WKTI and WKTI HD Milwaukee.
A locally owned Good Karma brand station. The biggest home game of the year.
It's going to be a big one.
Happy National Marquette Day to you.
National Marquette Day.
Taking on a bitter rival.
Against the UCONN Huskies. What will Dan Hurley be angry about then?
It's time for Marquette College Game Day. Powered by ESPN Milwaukee.
That penetrates to Cam Jones. Open three.
Give it to him.
Sweet. Pure, sweet, and easy.
Brought to you by National Liquor Mart, Cousin Subs, and Marquette Athletics.
Chase Ross, he's in the lane. He'll go to the basket. He'll hang, shoot, lay it up and in.
Live from the atrium inside Fiserv Forum, here's Bryan D.
Is there a better day of the year in Milwaukee, Wisconsin? Good evening, everybody. Happy Saturday night, and welcome into a National Marquette Day edition of Marquette College Game Day as the 9th-ranked Marquette Golden Eagles take on number 25 UConn at 7 o'clock here inside Fiserv Forum. The arena is as packed as it has been an hour before tip all season long. There's a tangible buzz in the place. People know that it's the best holiday of the year, National Marquette Day, Marquette's homecoming, if you will. But bigger than that, Marquette-UConn has become a premier rivalry in the Big East Conference during the Shaka Smart era. This is a big-time basketball game, maybe as big as we get in the United States of America today. Plenty to get to in our half hour together. Gabe Neitzel is going to join us in just a couple of minutes to break down this matchup. And then we're going to talk to a couple of students from Blue and Gold Brewing, an awesome organization on Marquette's campus that is working on a brand new craft cocktail with Central Standard Distillery this year. But first, let's take a peek back at Marquette's Tuesday night victory over the Butler Bulldogs in Indianapolis, because I think it's important to break down exactly what happened inside Hinkle Fieldhouse. It was an evolution of this year's Marquette team that we had been waiting for quite some time. Marquette was down 7 points at the half, and Cam Jones was in foul trouble. You're on the road, your best scorer's on the bench in foul trouble, and you're down 7 on the road in the Big East Conference game against a competitive team. Not a great recipe for success for the Marquette Golden Eagles. The first 3 or 4 minutes of the first half, Marquette's come storming back to tie the game or at least get it within one possession. But then things get even worse. Cam Jones has to go back to the bench at the 17-minute mark of the second half with his 4th personal foul. Marquette's in real trouble at that point because they have not gotten consistent offensive contributions from anybody outside of Cam Jones, Chase Ross, and David Joplin all season long. And when Cam's off the floor in foul trouble and Jop's not shooting it great and Chase is the one guy that Butler can key in on, it seemed like the Golden Eagles were going to suffer a loss in Indianapolis. But finally, I've been talking about it on this show all season long, waiting for this moment. Finally, Marquette got some contributions from their sophomore class. Trey Norman and Zayd Lowry, and the box score is not going to pop off to you. 5 points for Trey, 5 points for Zayd. But the impact that those two sophomores had on the game to push Marquette's small lead to a double-digit lead and ultimately hang on for a victory 78-69 over the Butler Bulldogs on Tuesday night, you can't really put numbers on the impact that those two dudes finally had. Trey Norman was able to control the game from the point guard position, and Zayd Lowry was a rebounding machine, grabbing defensive boards off the glass that were incredibly important for Marquette to pull off that victory. And all season long to this point, Marquette's really been 5 deep. It's been Ben Gold, David Joplin, Chase Ross, Cam Jones, Stevie Mitchell. They haven't got much out of anybody else outside of those 5 guys. To finally get some tangible contributions from your sophomore class in Zayd Lowry and Trey Norman is huge as we move into the month of February, into tournament time. Marquette is going to need depth to make it to the second weekend of the NCAA tournament for the second consecutive year. And they haven't gotten it in long, consistent spells from their second rotation throughout the year. It's been sporadic. But the fact that those two guys were able in a lot of ways to carry Marquette across the finish line on the road to get a conference win against Butler earlier this week is a gigantic development for this year's Marquette Golden Eagles. The other guy that continues to evolve as a senior at Marquette University, and you cannot overstate his contributions to this basketball team as much as people try to, is Stevie Mitchell. For the second consecutive game, Stevie Mitchell tabulated a career high. 22 points in this win over Butler on Tuesday night. 9 of 14 from the field, super efficient. 2 of 3 from three-point range. The most impressive part, though, is he's still one of the best defensive players in the country. So he's picking up the other team's best player for the entire length of the court and just dogging offensive players for opponents. And now he's contributing offensively to alleviate some pressure off of that big three of Jones, Ross, and Joplin. Stevie Mitchell is as valuable of a player as any college basketball team has in the country. And we've spent portions of this show throughout the season talking about how, we'll just call them the Stevie Mitchell haters. They see him defensively. They think he's a gnat. They think he's an annoyance on the defensive side of the floor, which he is. But his doubters feel as though he can't contribute consistently offensively, and that is reason not to have him on the floor. Those people are outside their damn minds. They're insane. Stevie Mitchell's impact on winning basketball on both sides of the floor is, if you can't see it, it's on you. It's not on anybody else but you watching Marquette basketball. And the last two games, 22 points and 21 points, both respective career highs. In a stretch of the season where Cam Jones continues to be in a slump offensively, what a huge win for Marquette on the road against Butler to stay in the mix of what has become a 4-team race atop the Big East Conference for the regular season championship. And this next week is really going to be a mini Big East tournament for the Marquette Golden Eagles. The 4 teams atop the Big East Conference right now: St. John's, who won again at the buzzer today, now 10-1 in conference play. Marquette, 9-1, can keep pace tonight with a win over UConn. Creighton, now 9-2 after a last 10 seconds victory of their own today. And then UConn, 7-3. Those are the 4 teams that have separated themselves for a Big East Conference championship in the regular season this year, vying for that number 1 seed at Madison Square Garden in the Big East tournament come mid-March. In the next 7 days, Marquette plays home against UConn tonight, at St. John's on Tuesday, and at Creighton in Omaha next Saturday at 1 p.m. Marquette will either have the inside track by this time next week for its second Big East regular season championship in 3 years' time, or they're going to have an uphill climb to be a top 2, top 3 seed in the Big East tournament. These next 3 games are Marquette's biggest 3 games of the season and will determine their seeding not only in the Big East tournament, but potentially in the NCAA tournament. If they get through unscathed, they are lead pipe lock number 2 seed for the NCAA tournament, probably, regardless of what happens down the stretch. If they lose 2 or 3, or even all 3, you're probably looking at a 4 seed, maybe a 5. Things can slip out of control. A gigantic week for the Marquette Golden Eagles, and it starts here tonight inside Fiserv Forum on National Marquette Day. Our show all season long brought to you by National Liquor Mart, Cousin Subs, and Marquette Athletics. Also by Colette Vacations. It's coming up. If you want to go to Ireland with Homer, the voice of Marquette basketball, Steve the Homer True, text Homer right now to 800-990-3776. We will send you all the information. Or go to Maddie's Bar and Grill tomorrow afternoon, having a live event where you can get all the information, hang out with Homer, and see what it's going to take for you to go to Ireland with Homer. An unbelievable trip, August 9th through the 18th next summer, courtesy of Colette Travel. Once again, text Homer to 800-990-3776 right now. We will send you all of the information. Coming up next, we'll crosstalk with Gabe Neitzel. He's got your network pregame and halftime coverage tonight for Marquette versus UConn. What does he think about what happened on Tuesday night at Butler, and also looking ahead to tonight's gigantic matchup against the defending national champions, two-time defending national champion UCONN Huskies. Gabe Neitzel joins us next on Marquette College Game Day, 94.5 ESPN.
More Golden Eagles hoops talk coming up on Marquette College Game Day with Bryan D. 94.5 ESPN is the home of Marquette basketball.
It's party time at Cousins Subs. For a limited time only, Cousins is bringing back their famous 2-foot party subs. Whether it's for a big game, family gathering, or work celebration, Cousins 2-foot party sub is sure to be a crowd pleaser. Choose from the club, ham and provolone, Italian special, or turkey. Each party sub is just $39.99, feeds 5 to 8 people, and requires 24-hour notice to order. Order today through February 9th in store, online, or on their app. Cousins Subs. We believe in better.
Football season. Best time of the year and my favorite time of the year. This is ESPN Wisconsin's Brad Nortman. On game days, my favorite teammate is a cold carbless in my hand. Premium cocktails in a can made right here in the great state of Wisconsin. Maybe it's when I'm at the tailgate ahead of kickoff or getting ready at home for the game. Carbless is there. 0 sugar, 0 carbs, and gluten-free. Carbless features classic cocktails like margarita, Paloma, and even Moscow Mule, and vodka cocktail flavors like cranberry, lemon, and peach. Find it on your next grocery trip. Carbless. Less is more.
Experience the timeless charm of the Knickerbocker on the Lake, Milwaukee's premier boutique hotel. With its stunning architecture and modern comforts, every detail tells a story. Whether it's a romantic getaway, a business trip, or simply a night away, you'll find elegance, history, and a warm welcome waiting for you. The Knickerbocker on the Lake, where every moment feels like a chapter from the past, written just for you. Visit knickerbockerontheLake.com to book your stay today. An unforgettable getaway awaits.
Winning in the NFL comes down to the basics, blocking and tackling. In retirement, protection and income are the keys to success. Simply put, if you're nearing or in retirement, you can't afford a stock market crash. Hi, I'm Mitch Lyons. Having played on winning teams with the Steelers and Falcons, studying game film was a key to success. Now I'm a best-selling author and star in a new groundbreaking documentary film called The Retirement Deception. It unveils how the Wall Street machine has been deceiving us for decades and proves you don't need to risk your nest egg in the market to have the retirement you deserve. This film shows you exactly how to protect your retirement from stock market drops and produce more income than you thought possible. I want you to watch this film for free. Call today for your free copy of The Retirement Deception. I think you would agree 30 to 40 years of saving for retirement is at least worth a phone call to watch this film and see how you can improve your retirement. Call today to speak with an all-pro retirement specialist to get your free copy of The Retirement Deception. Call 855-620-1801. That's 855-620-1801. MitchLyonsWealth.com. Your best game plan to protect, grow, and win retirement.
Gabe Neitzel from Jen, Gabe, and Chewy here. Don't let the chilly weather end your golf season. X-Golf and American Family Field is open all year round. They've got innovative and accurate golf simulators, all overlooking left field at AmFam Field. Enjoy daily lunch specials or have an outing with your friends and take in X-Golf's full bar and food menus. X-Golf AmFam Field is even offering golf lessons by a PGA Pro. Everyone is welcome at X-Golf AmFam. Book your sim today, xgolfamfamfield.com. I'll see you out there.
This is Marquette College Game Day with Bryan D. Brought to you by National Liquor Mart, Cousins Subs, and Marquette Athletics on the home of Marquette basketball, 94.5 ESPN.
There was no help from you.
Inching minute by minute closer to tip-off here at Fiserv Forum on National Marquette Day. The Golden Eagles taking on the two-time defending national champion UCONN Huskies at 7 o'clock. Joining us now here on Marquette College Game Day, live from Il Cervo inside the Trade Hotel. He's got your network pregame and halftime all season long on the Marquette Radio Network. It is Gabe Neitzel. Gabe, I want to start by asking you this, because we spent a lot of time in our first segment talking about the Tuesday night win over Butler. How important was it for Marquette to get contributions finally off the bench from Zayd Lowry and from Trey Norman on Tuesday night? We've been waiting all season long for these sophomores to pop. Seems like it's finally starting to happen.
Yeah, I think it was big for both of them just to try to get that offense going. And I feel like Trey's been able to contribute just based on his athleticism. But, you know, he was somebody that I thought, kind of coming in could be somebody who could score a lot. And he just hasn't really seemed comfortable throughout the course of the season. And really the bench has been inconsistent, but I think that's what you get when it's so young, right? A lot of the experience is in that starting lineup for Marquette, and even though, guys like Zayd and Trey, have been here a season, it's tough because these guys were the best players on their team. Like, making that adjustment, I think, from high school to college basketball, where you're the best player on your team, and you probably have been since you were, like in first grade, right? And you're just really good, and you're playing every minute of every game. Now all of a sudden you have to find a way to find a rhythm and contribute offensively when the minutes are limited and you're coming off the bench. So it's just so many different things that you have to deal with, and you're making that transition. Hopefully this is a sign of things to come, but, you take a look at some of the other freshmen that have contributed throughout the year. I mean, it's been, kind of inconsistent for guys like Royce Parham as well, but every once in a while they pop and have contributions. But I know you were talking about in terms of Stevie Mitchell, having a big offensive game against Butler. It's been inconsistent off the bench, but typically at least one guy is finding a way to step up, just about every night, and I think that's kind of what makes Marquette dangerous. Yes, you have Cam, who's going to be that go-to guy at the end of game situations, but they've got a lot of different guys that can score, and nobody is really that scared of, okay, this is the hot guy, this is the guy we're going to ride for this particular moment of the game as long as they stay hot.
Gabe, real quick, it's become a 4-horse race atop the Big East for the regular season championship. UConn, Marquette, St. John's, Creighton. Who do you think is Marquette's biggest threat to win the number 1 overall seed in the Big East tournament?
I guess it's St. John's. Yeah. As weird as that is to say, because, it's good to, but, you see Creighton, and they were able to come out with the victory over Villanova today, and they're playing better, especially in the Big East, after they had a little bit of a rougher non-conference schedule than everybody was anticipating. But St. John's just finds a way to win, and
they got away with murder today, as did Creighton. Right? Have you ever you played a lot of basketball, Gabe? Have you ever banked in a corner 3 off the glass for the win?
Oh, of course, yes. Well, not for the win. No, I've done it not for the win, but I've done it in a game, certainly. And it's not like you don't know how to feel because, clearly you didn't mean to do that, but it still went in. It's a strange feeling.
All right, Gabe's got your network pregame and halftime coming up from Il Cervo inside the Trade Hotel at 6:30 tonight. Gabe, thanks as always. Appreciate you, buddy. We'll hear from you soon.
All right, enjoy National Marquette Day inside the arena, bud.
Me and about 19,000 others getting ready for Marquette versus UConn coming up at 7 o'clock. Coming up next on Marquette College Game Day, we're going to talk to a couple of Marquette students from Blue and Gold Brewing. If you're watching us on the ESPN Milwaukee YouTube stream, they have crafted an in-can cocktail. A couple of Marquette students called The Lanch. We'll talk to them about this project on the other side and wrap up the show. This is Marquette College Game Day on 94.5 ESPN.
More Golden Eagles hoops talk coming up on Marquette College Game Day with Bryan D. 94.5 ESPN is the home of Marquette basketball.
Guys, let's talk about something important. That's you. Hey, it's Brad Nortman. Taking care of your health and appearance isn't just about looking good. It's about feeling strong, confident, and ready to take on the world. At Quintessa Aesthetic Center, they make it easy. With experts in advanced skincare, body contouring, and anti-aging treatments, Quintessa's here to help you stay sharp and at your best. Trust me, when you look good, you feel even better. So why wait? Visit myquintessa.com and take the first step toward a more confident you.
Wisconsin Indoor Golf Center is hosting another Scramble tournament with $1,000 in cash prizes available. Hey, ESPN Milwaukee, this is Gary Ellerson, and Wisconsin Indoor Golf Center invites you to play in a 2-man scramble at TPC Scottsdale, all from their comfortable golf simulators. Grab a friend and sign up today at WisconsinIndoorGolfCenter.com. The tournament costs $120 per pairing and is happening now through February 28th. Your winter chance to play TPC Scottsdale awaits. WisconsinIndoorGolfCenter.com.
National Liquor Mart is packed with deals to get you through the winter. During basketball season, remember to stop by National Liquor for all your Marquette pre- and post-game needs. If you're hosting a party and want to impress your guests, stop into National Liquor where the varieties are endless. They have the cleanest store and the coldest beer. National Liquor Mart, where your satisfaction is their plan of action. National Liquor, open 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily on the corner of 16th and National.
What makes the Pell experience so exceptional, something you won't find anywhere else? Come see us at the Nary Spring Home Improvement Show, February 14th through the 16th. There's never been a better time to experience Pella in person and get all your questions answered. Find out why Pella has the best wood warranty in the industry. Learn about our incredible design team with an ability to customize windows to match your unique home, and how our professional installers work fast and year-round. The timing is impeccable. Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin is now offering windows as low as $22 per month and doors as low as $89 per month. You also have no worries thanks to Pella's 10-year installation warranty. Book your in-home consultation at the show and receive a complimentary DesignWorks consultation and Pella Care inspection. That's February 14th through the 16th at the Neary Spring Home Improvement Show. We'd love to see you there. Get windows as low as $22 per month and doors as low as $89 per month at PellaWI.com. Certain restrictions apply.
Experience, knowledge, results. That's what really matters when you need help after a serious truck accident. You'll need a lawyer experienced in fighting and winning for people just like you. Gruber Law Offices has the resources, strong track record of success, and a team of experienced lawyers to take care of your needs. We've successfully helped people injured in big truck accidents for more than 35 years. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
This is Marquette College Game Day with Bryan D. Brought to you by National Liquor Mart, Cousin Subs, and Marquette Athletics on the home of Marquette basketball, 94.5 ESPN.
National Marquette Day, Marquette students, Marquette basketball, and good Milwaukee-made alcohol. It's a match made in heaven. Joining us now here on Marquette College Game Day, ahead of Marquette and UConn, coming up at 7 o'clock, we've got two Marquette seniors, Jack and Donnie, part of Blue and Gold Brewing. Guys, thank you for joining me here on Marquette College Game Day. First things first, for those listening that don't know, what is Blue and Gold Brewing, Jack?
Yeah, so Blue and Gold Brewing is a nonprofit student-run venture through Marquette University. There's the can. And in past years, we've done some beers, 77 in the beer can. I assume alumni would know those pretty well. It's
Absolutely.
been in arenas. And yeah, this year we made the shift to the Lanch, which is a vodka cocktail, canned cocktail, in partnership with Central Standard, and it's been nothing short of amazing.
So, Donnie, what was the inspiration for shifting from beer to the in-can cocktail? These are becoming more and more popular, and obviously Central Standard, unbelievable Milwaukee-based place.
Yeah, that's exactly it. We wanted to kind of pivot from the beer scene. We want to give a big shout-out to Marquette and their beer. They are producing a beer right now, but we wanted to partner with Central Standard, who's a leading distillery in Milwaukee and throughout the Midwest. But the canned cocktail is becoming more popular throughout the alcohol market and just throughout everyone who wants a good drink. So the pivot was necessary, and we're glad that we did it.
Yeah. I can't wait to sample this in about 7 minutes time here inside Fiserv Forum.
Yeah.
Jack and Donnie, Marquette seniors from Blue and Gold Brewing, joining us here on Marquette College Game Day. So I'm 32. I graduated in 2014. I'm not that old, but I know what the Lanch is referencing. For those who don't know, what is the inspiration behind the name of the cocktail?
Yeah, so it touches on a few things. A lot of Marquette history is all stemmed in the term the Lanch. Many years back, we had a football team here at Marquette, and the nickname that was given by the media was the Golden Avalanche. And then from there, the school closed in 1997, had a bar called Golden Avalanche, and that was a place where alumni had a lot of fun, that's for sure, as many alumni know.
Doubt.
And the nickname they called the Golden Avalanche was the Lanch. So we ran with the Lanch, and so far the reception's been great, and it's gotten some good reviews so far.
It's a really cool piece of Marquette history. And, of course, Marquette football undefeated since 1960, which is a great claim to fame here at Marquette. Donnie, how did you get into student brewing? I feel like that's every college student's dream, especially when you come to school in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
I think it is every student's dream. Through Marquette, we learned just a lot of skills in the classroom. If it was the business school or other schools that we went through, we're seniors now, so we did learn a lot through Marquette.
So you pivoted to brewing late in the career after all the early learning.
We had to get good base knowledge of business entrepreneurship. And then now this just allowed us to excel in the entrepreneurship and being able to kind of use our free will in creating a business without the homework deadlines and stuff. It was all based on kind of what we put into it, and this is the final product. This is what we put into it.
I love it, man. It looks great.
Yeah.
If you're watching on the ESPN Milwaukee YouTube stream or on Twitter/X right now, you can see the can right here. The Lanch by Blue and Gold Brewing and Central Standard Distilling. It's a lemon lime flavored vodka cocktail that these two dudes, Jack and Donnie Marquette Sr., is a big part of making come to life. Where can we get this? Where can we buy this? Where is this available for Marquette fans listening?
Yeah. Well, right now it is in the arena, and then there is a list on our social media accounts. There's many liquor stores in the Milwaukee area that are carrying it. Sendik's on campus and other Sendik's around the area. So if you go and check out that list, it's on our website at Blue and Gold Brewing, and along with our social media, you'll find all the locations there. There's definitely a plethora of locations for everyone around Wisconsin, because the more the merrier.
People are going to want to get their hands and their lips on this for sure. What are your plans after graduation? I assume you guys are graduating this spring, a couple of short months left.
Yeah, I mean, my plans are, of course, selling out of the Lanch.
Yes.
That's the first goal that we have, and we plan on doing so because it is just a wonderful drink that celebrates everyone in blue and gold. But after that, hopefully sticking with Marquette, going to their MBA and law school for me and Jack.
Yeah, I'll be moving into some sales roles, doing some interviews right now. I study marketing and professional selling. Shout out this Marquette sales program. And, I'll look at those sales roles and see where that takes me. But right now, it's a bit of a search, and I'm very happy with how everything's going.
That's awesome, man. You guys are making the Marquette community proud for sure. Last question for each of you.
Yeah.
You guys have been really fortunate in your 4 years on campus to experience some awesome Marquette basketball, some great moments. The Lanch is obviously a new product, but if you could take this back to one Marquette basketball moment from your time on campus and crack one of them open, what moment would that be? Jack, we'll start with you.
I've got a for sure answer. Freshman year, we beat Illinois.
Yes.
They were highly ranked.
The Tyler Kolek steal.
Tyler
That's
Kolek
what it
steal.
is, yeah.
Yep, just like Drew Holiday for the Bucks in the national in the championship.
Yep.
And I drink it there. That would be a surreal experience, especially because my brother goes there, so a little family.
Oh, I love that.
Little
divided
fun.
household night.
Yep,
good stuff.
absolutely.
Yeah, I'm going to keep this quick, but I'm going to agree with Jack. I was at that game too, and it was just one of those games where if we had the Lanch, it would have been perfect. It would have been a perfect drink to drink.
It really set the tone for the Shaka Smart era in his first year as head coach.
Exactly.
And here we are tonight taking on the defending national champions, and we have a higher seed than them and hopefully a higher ceiling this year.
Exactly.
Jack Donnie from Blue and Gold Brewing, appreciate you guys. Marquette seniors, find the Lanch, the in-can cocktail with Central Standard. Liquor stores around the area, Sendik's around the area, and of course inside Fiserv Forum here tonight. Boys, thank you so much for the time. Appreciate
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
thank you very much.
Blue and Gold Brewing, that's going to do it for Marquette College Game Day. Gabe Neitzel has your network pregame coverage coming up next, live from Il Chervo inside the Trade Hotel. Marquette and UConn coming up at 7 o'clock. As always, go Marquette. This has been Marquette College Game Day, 94.5 ESPN.
You're back at the gym. Your new gym outfit? On point.